if you got something you want to say about Mike, a story you want to relate, something you want to tell while we're tearing down equipment, come up. This mic is open.
Ben,
Give us your best. And believe me, I've lived in Happy Valley now for
33 years.
a bunch of years. I don't do the math there either. But Mike has always been great to me. He's always been down there. He's just been a great person, and there's nothing I can say except, we love you, Mike. Happy birthday. And the festival, we're coming around to the festival. So anyhow, anybody wants to come up and say anything? This is the mic right here.
there you go.
The mic. Oh my God.
You should encourage me.
There they said anybody. That includes a banjo player. Joe Dorn. Hey, it does? Joe said it's okay. Well, I don't know how many people know. There you go, Tracy. But I'm the adopted son of Mike Schwegman. Some people know that, but it took a long time to become an adopted son. Lots of moonshine, whiskey, wine. Well, beer is beside the point. You know that beer is there. Peppermint schnapps. That's the last thing he got me on.
Cherries?
Well, anyhow, yeah. So it took a while, but finally we were sitting around a campfire and he adopted me. So, Mac, you're my adopted son. Now, I don't know if it's in the will, but I'm hoping. So you Schwegmans, yeah, I don't know.
There's always hope, Mick.
Well, maybe, I don't know. But how I got to know Mike was his son, Tom, and a good friend of ours, and it was pretty, yeah. So me and Tom, we figured, well, I try to play banjo, you try to play guitar, and that's what happened for quite a while. And we got a hold of Joe, and yeah, he'll try to play mandolin. Yeah, that happened for a while.
I'm sorry, you both sounded like shit.
Oh, we were sound like shit. There's stories about that. There's stories. Hey, wait a minute. What? You want the mic now?
I remember that.
Where's the hook? Where's the hook?
But that's how I got to know Mike, and I love Tom so much. And
did we say there was like a 45-second limit to this?
no, there wasn't. They said anybody that wants to come up. Mike, they didn't say anything about time limit. Are you hearing me there, Mike? Yeah.
You're supposed to be up there cutting wood, like the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, we were cutting wood. Me and Tom were playing.
Not much wood, but you and Tom come down to the banjo and guitar. Me and Bob was stripping the back, and my brother Bob looked over and he said, "I don't think they'll ever make it."
Yeah.
He said they never would make it.
Well, they didn't know. Bob didn't know. Those sons of biscuits. So anyhow, that's how I got to know Micah. It was through Tom, and I love Tom so much, and I realized that, where'd that come from? Oh, Mike, love you, Mike. Love you a bunch.
Oh, Mike. I've been going to the Valley since I was probably about that big. And Mike, you've watched me grow up all of those years, even before I started playing violin when I was 9. And, a lot of times I look back and I think, what if I didn't have the support from the Valley? What if I didn't have your support growing up playing music? I may not be where I am today, you know. I may not be a senior at Butler University studying music performance. So, I just want to say thank you to you and everyone at the Valley who has supported me the last 22 years of my life, and let's hope I do some great things. Thank you, Mike. Go Butler.
Oh, hell yeah.
Connie, give it for Ellen.
That's my dad.
Well, I'm Bev. I'm Dad's daughter-in-law, and I've been wife to Terry for 39 years and part of the family for 3 other years plus that. And Dad's an awesome guy, so I appreciate everything. Dad, you're my other dad. I've lost my dad, but Dad is still my dad, and I think a lot of him, and I'm amazed at and appreciative of how many people respect and love my father-in-law. So thank you to everyone for the love and generosity and respect that you show my father-in-law.
Yay, Carolyn.
Grandpa, I just have one funny story that I would like to tell everyone. The first Christmas that my husband was with us at Grandpa's house, they had all the bluegrass set up in the living room like they do every year playing, and after a long day of Jason trying to hang in there with the moonshine and the beer, and you know how it is. He tried to hang with the big dogs, and it was probably only about 6 o'clock at night, and these guys were all playing music, and Jason was sitting in the recliner about 2 feet away from him, sawing logs, sound asleep. And Grandpa looked at him and said, "When you're half my age, you can start taking naps." And to this day, he tries to hang in there, but it's still... And I would just also like to thank Uncle Mick for starting us off.
Hey, brother.
I'm going to say something. We came over here, how many years ago was it?
25.
We met, we came to an abate thing for a friend that got hurt on a motorcycle, Jerry Paul. And that's how we met Tom and Mick and Mike and everybody. And we were invited to play at the first Valley Fest, and we kind of got drunk and forgot. And someone told us later, Mick and Tom was wondering where you guys were, and we thought, oh man. But we've played every year since then and love it. And for years, that was our only gig. We played one show a year. Happy Valley. We're up to 2 now. We played 2 already this year, and Happy Valley will be our 3rd. So we're on a roll.
I know I've been up here once, but I have to tell a story on Paul. Paul was at one of the early bluegrass festivals, and Mike got him drunk on moonshine by 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just once.
No, I mean he was drunk by 11 o'clock. He had to play at 1 o'clock, and I was sitting in with those guys, which they were way above me. But anyhow, Paul goes. He gets up on stage after he kind of got back into the groove of things, and he goes, there was a rumor that I was drunk on moonshine. He goes, but the only thing I can say is there I was, and then there I wasn't.
I remember that.
You missed more than the first show.
Well, I'm a city girl. I came from the city and, you know, came to the country and wasn't quite with what the country folks did. I came home one day and I saw this big old bull with a ladder on its head. And I stopped out at Mike's house. I said, Mike, you know there's a bull with a ladder on its head? You know, I thought this thing had accidentally stuck its horn in this ladder. Well, they thought I was the goofiest thing. Well, they put that ladder on that bull so it wouldn't break through the fences. And I was, oh, they don't do that in the city. But, oh my God, we have just so loved living out here. You all are our family. Thank God the Schwegmans like us because we were like surrounded. Yeah. We love you, sweetie.
Thank you, Becky. We love you.
No, I'm not going to tell another. Last chance. No, last chance or we're going to shut her down. Doug needs to get this room cleaned up. His staff needs to get this cleaned up by tomorrow. So last chance for anybody to get up here and say something or we're going to unplug it. Okay, Jerry, get up here.
Hello, I'd like to sing a song. We don't have time for that, but my wife is here tonight, and first of all, you know, I've explained to her so many times, Mike and I are not having an intimate relationship. I've had to go through that with her several times because I've spent so much time with Mike, sitting at the kitchen table. Even stayed all night. Mike's taken me in, and I'm sure he's probably offered to take many of you in. And as I look around, I've probably seen many, probably 90 to 95% of y'all. Part of Mike, down at the valley, down at his house, partying at the house, everything. And like I said, I would love to think that I could live to be 90 years old. But even more, I would love to think that I've got so many friends that love me as Mike's got. And Mike, I can honestly say everyone in here loves you. And you're a wonderful man. I couldn't ask for a better friend. And I'm just so happy to be part of this.
Yay.
Amen. Cheers.
Okay, thanks again. We do need to get reset. We got 3 functions down here starting at 7:30 in the morning. Appreciate everyone coming out. And again, happy birthday, Mike.